Do you use the vibrator?
No, I do not like to use the vibrator. I can handle the pain, and I knew what you were talking about. That was one stung.
It's a little spicy. As you're scrolling on your phone, you're like contracting your mental. I'm about to hit this sucker.
Hi guys, Kelly here with Riverview Unfiltered. Today we are getting real wrinkle ready real. I am here at Restoration Haus, and you guessed it, I'm the official guinea pig of the day. So sit down, hold tight, and if you don't like needles, you may want to leave the room. We're going to talk Botox. Good, the bad, and oh my God, did Kelly just do that moments today. So today we're here with Jessica, the owner of Restoration Haus Aesthetics, and thank you for having us here.
So excited to have you.
Tell all of our viewers a little bit about you, how long you have been doing this, and what we're gonna do today.
I know, so much fun. So I have been in the aesthetics world for 3 years now. Restoration Haus is 2 months old officially. But before that, I was in emergency medicine for 9 years. So I made that transition in 2023 when I realized that it was even possible for me to be a nurse and help people feel pretty. Big change from being in the emergency room where people are mad and not happy with you. And then I'm here and everyone's like, oh my God.
I love you.
So it's been great, but today we are going to work on neurotoxin in your low face, and it's going to change your life. It's going to, yes, I know. So with low face tox, there are a lot of units, there are a lot of pokes, there are a lot of needles, because all the muscles in our low face are depressor muscles, and so they're pulling down. So we have these jowls. We have
no.
I know.
She's not almost 50.
I know. It's the worst, man. So jowls with aging, we can get those lifted with neurotoxin. So it just takes a lot because the muscles are so strong, and you're 48. You're 42, so you're 42 years old, and
we're gonna age.
These muscles have been pulling down for 42 years.
We're so aging backwards.
Exactly. I'm so happy to be able to do that for you. So first, what we're gonna do is get you cleaned off, do a little bit of marking out. I got you, girl. So essentially, in a nutshell, without getting too nerdy on you, we are blocking the release of what's called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine makes your muscles contract, and they make them do what they're supposed to do. So all these muscles in your face, they're pulling down. So neurotoxin comes in and blocks that release of acetylcholine so that nothing's contracting. Girl, your mentalis muscle is so strong. You're not even talking, you use it. Just as you're scrolling on your phone, you're like contracting your mentalis. I'm about to hit this sucker. We couldn't have that. So your mentalis muscle, what it does is it contracts up all the time. And that's why we get that little mental crease there. Do you see how she's using it now?
I don't even know.
I know. It's so strong. So because this muscle is up like this all the time, whenever we hit it with neurotoxin, it actually relaxes it down.
Is that from extracurricular activities? Drinking out of a straw?
Yes. I don't know how you do your extracurricular activities. We can dive into that later.
Yeah.
We can, off camera. But so if you can see how it just got, and she does this without even trying to do it. She was scrolling her phone and she was contracting that muscle upwards. So if we were to let that muscle go and continue to do that, this mental crease right here is going to get worse, which is a little breakdown of collagen and elastin because you're going like this all the time, breaking that down.
I am.
And we don't want that. Yep, you just use it again. Yep. I think what we should do at the end of this is like go back and rewatch it and see how many times
I do it. The counter.
In the little corner, you'd be like 1, 2, 3. At the end, there's 500. In 2 weeks, and it's not gonna be a thing.
I'm giving you a week and it won't be a thing. I absorb very quickly.
Oh, good. I love that, but
very quickly.
Don't call me in a week and be like, this isn't kicked in when you text me.
I know.
So we're gonna do some microtox under your eye.
I don't bitch very much.
Are you cool with a little bit of numbing cream under your eye?
Yeah, whatever you need to do.
So we're gonna do some microtox to help
Remember,
smooth out
I'm the guinea pig today.
Yep, to help smooth out these fine lines and
wrinkle eraser.
It can be a little spicy under here, so I like to numb my girls.
Oh, I don't mind pain.
Don't let that get in your eyeball, because it's like, the way I can explain it is like static electricity in your eye. It hurts.
Oh, yeah, we
not fun.
Sounds fun.
No. All right, so
Sounds
what
fun.
can I expect with some of this that you're doing over the next couple of days? And just said that it may take a couple of weeks for me to see something, even though I said that I absorb pretty quickly. Not my first time, ladies and gentlemen.
Not your first time. So with this neurotoxin I'm using, around days 3 through 5 is when you're going to start to see it kick in. You're going to start seeing less movement. You're going to start seeing a little bit of snatched jawline. But like I said, it's not going to be fully kicked in until 2 weeks from today. Over that time, though, if you need anything, call or text me. But just as long as it's been the 2 weeks, if you feel like at the 2 week mark, like, hey, I feel like I want to be a little more snatched. I want to do a little more in my jowls. Come back in and we can add more. But as long as it's been the 2 weeks and we know that what we see is what our results are and that's what we got, I'll be more than happy to
Where
do
to
more.
start?
Exactly. This is always a fun topic of conversation. Do you use the vibrator?
No, I do not like to use the vibrator. I can handle the pain, and I knew what you were talking about.
Are you sure? You've never had low face talks before. It might be a little spicy to you.
I'll be fine. I'll hold on to it, but I'll be fine.
You don't have to use it. Most of my girls really love it though.
Oh, tell me about
I'll hold on
is
to it.
and why you...
So this is our little vibrator, and it's essentially pain gate theory. So it's gonna distract you from what I'm doing. So if we have a vibration on a bony prominence, it's going to soften the blow.
It's a mind game.
Yes, exactly. It's kind of tricking your brain into thinking.
There's no pain
I
here.
Exactly. Look how smart you are.
I-
You is smart.
I am.
You is kind. You is smart. You is
Thank you, Mom and
important.
Dad, for paying for my college education while I'm getting Botox.
This is what we use it on. I know you are so
Using-
happy. Are you ready? You ready to get started? You got this, girl.
I'm ready.
If you can do upper face talks, lower face ain't gonna be nothing.
No, I'm good.
So we're gonna do your jowls first. So a couple little pokes along your
Such
jawline.
a negative term. Jowls.
Honestly, I want, whenever I get to heaven, I want to be like, why
Can we change
did
the
we
word?
age like that?
Oh, I'm not aging that way.
Yeah, you don't have jowls.
Hello.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
What really makes me mad is how women, when we age, as we get older, if we're not in aesthetics, we just look like old hags. But men,
Oh, so distinguished.
when I see some crow's feet on a guy,
You've lived.
when I see
Not
crow's feet on
me.
a girl, oh crap, girl, we gotta fix that. And it's like, they get the nice lashes, and they can wash their face with like Dove soap, and they're still hot.
So I was telling somebody the other day about, God, being a low maintenance girlfriend, wife, whatever. It takes a lot of work.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of maintenance to be low maintenance.
And to look like you haven't had anything done. So I'm on a lash subscription. So
What's a lash
every month
subscription?
I get lashes sent to me, and
have mine
it sounds
done.
like it's high maintenance, but it's actually to be low maintenance because I can wake up and not do anything to my eyes, and I look like I've got makeup on.
Yes.
And it's like, and I hate putting on mascara.
Don't do it.
I hate it.
Won't do it.
All right, so tilt your head, come to the side. Perfect. A couple little pokes underneath your jawline here. Before you leave, that we need to put you in the jailhouse lineup and get photos.
Got it.
I always tell my girls, looking you in the county jail.
Left.
Yes,
right,
exactly. Right. No, straight on.
Straight
mug
on.
shot, and
Don't
then- all right.
smile.
I've never been to jail before, but I imagine that's exactly what it's like.
I've never been to jail before yet either.
She said yes. This Thursdays are gonna get you. We're gonna do your, I call it my goozle, but we're gonna hit underneath here and get this tightened up. We got goozles and jowls
My
and
turkey neck.
You're
Ready.
put your head in more neutral. There you go. Great job. Little poke. I start all of my patients out on 10 units here, but like I said, in 2 weeks, if you feel like you want a little bit more there, just let me know. A lot of injectors will start out with like 6 units there. Well, I start some of my patients out on 6 units and they text me in 2 weeks and they're like, this did nothing, like look the exact same. And I'm like, come back in. And then I've just noticed that if I do at least 10 units in someone's jowls, they're seeing results and they're loving it. And it's like, so for the jowls, it's a non-negotiable, 10 units and 10 units.
Just do it. So I have had Botox before, but I've never had the lower face done. What age?
You're gonna change your life.
It's going to change my life. I'm ready to change my life. So what age is a good age to start getting Botox? When you're seeing the wrinkles or
Yes.
before?
So whenever you start to see the wrinkles, you're getting those etched in lines, static lines that are there no matter if you have Botox or not. Perfect time to start coming in to get that. So I would say around the age 27, that's when we start losing collagen elastin. We lose about a teaspoon a year. So around 27, if you're starting to get those etched in lines, yes, come in. I tell my girls that don't have any etched in lines, my babies that come in 18, 20 years old, I'm here to do preventative Botox. We don't do preventative Botox. And I was just explaining this to my job shadower. The more times that we inject neurotoxin into your face, every time we do that, it increases your chance of becoming Botox resistant because those proteins signal our body to think, oh my gosh, we have something foreign in here. We got to get rid of it. So it builds neutralizing antibodies.
Does that happen in old people like me?
It happens in everybody, girl.
So the more you get, the more it's going to take down the road.
Potentially. So
Okay.
what I'm using on you is a neurotoxin called Xamin, and it's been stripped of any extra proteins. That's why I like to use it, because there's no chance of you becoming neurotoxin resistant with salmon. And I tell my girls that are 20 and they come in, I just want to do some preventative. And I'm like, do you want to be able to get Botox at my age? You're 20 years old. Do you want to come in at 35 and get Botox and it's going to work for you?
And 40,
well, you would then come and see me when you start getting some etched in lines. So
wrinkles.
just being honest with them and letting them know, hey, we could do baby Botox, but it's not doing anything for you at the moment. Start getting your wrinkles.
It's only gonna make
pay
it
your
worse.
dues, girl. Pay your dues,
Yeah.
and then come in and we'll use your orange peel your chin up. Dang, girl. This makes me mad looking at it.
That one stung.
It's a little spicy. Those superficial injections will get you.
That one stung a lot.
All your woes.
What was I saying? Oh, this was another one of those areas where I've just gone trial and error, and anywhere from like 6 to 10 units has just been
Perfect.
creme de la creme. But yours is so strong, I wasn't going to go anything. She'd be working at
She's got
me.
real issues.
She'd be working it. So what we're going to do now is your DAO muscles. And so what that is, you have 2 muscles on either side of your lip. And what they're doing is pulling down continuously. So they're contributing to marionettes, your marionette lines, the heaviness in the jowls. And so essentially what we're doing is turning your frown upside down. And so it's going to take some of that heaviness off in this little area right here. So you're gonna get 2 pokes, one kind of close to your mouth and one down here at your jawline. So what I need you to do, relax your head back, take a load off, girl. Yep, and then make a sad face. I'm gonna really hurt your feelings.
Sad face.
There, good job. Little poke here. Sorry.
I'm trying to
Good job,
think.
girl.
I'm trying to feel sad.
You wouldn't believe how many people actually can't make a sad face.
I'm trying to think what
I'm like, I love that. At least nobody's making you sad.
No, I haven't been sad in a long.
Yes. Oh, girl. We gotta hit your disc.
I don't know if I could do that.
Look at the mirror and do that. Girl, I ain't finna have that. You see me next.
You're next.
Make a sad face. That is so true. The millennial stank face.
No, it's like a mind. When was the last time I was sad? Really sad. It's a good privilege. Princess problems.
What's it like being God's favorite?
Relatable, Kelly. We need to be relatable.
Relatable. Don't be sad. What, when you get people that have come in, or what's bad Botox look like? Bad filler, bad neurotoxin.
I really even hate saying bad Botox. I would
Have you
say,
ever had anybody who have to be like, can you fix
yes.
this?
So what to y'all would be bad Botox is maybe you have a spock brow where one half of your forehead didn't get hit, so your brow's raising up too high. Or we did some neurotoxin in your chin and somehow it squeaked over into your what's called your DLI muscle. And now you look like you've had a stroke, or we've done crow's feet and we actually hit your rosarius or your zygomaticus muscle right there, and now you can't smile. That's bad Botox.
Okay.
And I really hate saying bad Botox because no injector intentionally does that. It's not like you're coming in my chair, I'm about to screw you up and I'm going to hit your zygomaticus muscle and make it look like you've had a stroke. So I would say mistakes, not necessarily bad Botox. And I don't want to say, I will say you get what you pay for. $8 a unit, $9 a unit, you get what you pay for. However, to give grace, there are some new injectors that are new that need to build their clientele. So $8 a unit, $9 a unit. Totally fine, they're new, but you have to remember you're gonna get what you pay for. You might end up with a crooked smile because they're new.
So how did you start out learning?
Just really knew how to finesse the needle from being in the emergency room. And I'm a nerd. I educate myself. I'm at trainings. I'm doing all the things. So those two combined has really served me well.
Good.
All right, relax your head back. I'm going to do 4 little pokes under your left eye.
Get rid of those smile lines.
Hopefully you're not feeling much of nothing.
Nope.
Oh, numbing cream is so good.
So I've never had numbing cream on my face for this.
I'm a coddler girl because I'm a weenie. I hate getting Botox. I think it hurts worse than filler. So any chance that I can, if I've injected under my eyes before and I'm like, that hurt, I'm going to start putting numbing cream. And so I just, whenever I do it myself, I do for y'all. So neurotoxin and filler are very different. You can look at neurotoxin as a medication, and you can think of dermal filler as a gelatinous substance that is replacing bone, that is replacing fat pads, that is replacing tissue.
Where do people get filler at?
So everywhere. Lips, cheeks, pimples, jawline, chin, nasolabial folds. There are some injectors that do forehead filler, but that is very risky and I don't mess with that.
So where do most people, most of your clients, when they're coming to get filler, where are they having things filled?
Typically, it's a lot of girls want the lips, but super important whenever you're addressing the lips that you're addressing the anatomy around it as well. So a lot of the times, yes, we're going to do your lips, but you need a little bit of chin too to help you stay facially balanced. So we might do what's called our chin shadows. We might do some piriform filler here, or some cheeks, just to help support everything around your lips. Does that make sense?
Yes. If somebody comes in, and know that we're all going to talk filler and be tongue-in-cheek, but a lot of people don't see themselves the right way in the mirror, and they say, we want the big lips, we want the this, we want the that, and then they look silly. Do you advise women that may come in with a little bit of a self-esteem issue of, no, your lips are fine, we're not going to go bigger?
Yes. I am one of those injectors that I have no problems telling you no. And it's not that I don't want to do that for you. It's I have to consider anatomy, I have to consider safety, I have to consider you're a walking billboard for me.
Correct.
So when someone says, hey, where'd you get your lips done? Or hey, your under eye looks great.
Where'd you get them done?
Exactly.
I'm not going there.
And it could go either way. Like, go see my girl, or no, I'm not going there.
I know where I'm not
Yeah.
going.
And I think being honest with you guys and could sell you 4 syringes. Do you really need it? No. I think just being honest and genuine.
How to bring out people's natural features.
Yes.
Of what they have.
Exactly. And I'm very genuine. I'm very approachable. I'm going to softly tell you, hey, you're good, girl. And people trust that. And that's how I built my clientele, just being honest and genuine. And heaven forbid someone genuinely cares about someone. You know what I mean? And so I think...
And that's a big reason that I think that you and I connected, is because I'm pretty honest and genuine and unfiltered, but that we don't give a recommendation or referral out unless it's truly a warm recommendation and
100%.
referral. Hence why we're doing this today. I'm no liking and trusting that I speak about all of the time. So
I know, I love that about you too. I remember us talking about that on our first meeting together. Our first date. Extra head back. I'm going to do a little bit of crystal. It's a couple of pokes around your eye. So this is going to help with these wrinkles.
that's truly little teeny pokes in it.
This is going to help with the wrinkles around your eye, but it's also going to give...
This is our first encounter.
Yeah.
When would be a good time for me to schedule in my calendar? It's time to come back.
So typically, neurotoxin will last you about 3 months.
Okay.
Unless you're God's favorite. Some girls will get 4 or 5 months out of it, which would be amazing.
Okay.
But typically around the 3-month mark is when people need to come back. And you will notice when your jowls start to come back,
You'll know it.
you'll know it. That's the one thing on me. My microtoxin, my jowls, whenever those start to wear off, I know, okay,
time.
we ain't doing this.
Okay.
So you will start to notice, like, okay, I'm looking like a little older. I'm looking like I've gained weight or something. You'll know. And come back. As long as it's been the 3 months, you know, we don't
So
want to...
nothing short of 3 months.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the units that we use. So in the land of Botox, dose equals duration. So the more units we have in an area, the longer it's going to last you. With our low face, because our muscles are so strong, we have to up our units. So it should last you a good solid 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real talk. What was your
ready?
honest review? How are you feeling right now?
I have no pain. I don't feel crunchy. No, I feel good. I've never had these procedures before, and I am really looking forward to the results. So everyone, you're going to have to let me know how I look in 2 weeks.
On a scale of 1 to never again, where are you landing?
1, 0, 1, doing it again and again and again. I want to age gracefully, not quickly. And I feel like I've had such great results with Botox in the past to help and actually cure my migraines, that I have gotten some Botox done in my face and I've been very happy with it. So no, definitely with Jessica again as well. So when I first met her, she's beautiful, she's stunning, and sometimes really pretty, beautiful women can be mean girl. And I don't look like she does. I think Jessica is beautiful on the inside and outside. She looks like a walking Barbie doll to me, but she truly is genuine, kind, cares about the people in her circle, cares about her family. We talked about her family, and actually her littles were getting ready to go to Disney, and just how much she puts God and her family first. and has so much love for her patients. So that's what really drew her and I together. Also, as everyone should know, every business partner that is with Stroll comes with my seal of approval. And I recommend everybody that's in my magazine, no matter what they do. I get to know them on a personal level, so you can trust everybody that you can find inside the pages of Stroll. Thank you all for tuning in to Riverview Unfiltered. Jessica, thank you so much for being my special guest. Everyone, I just can't wait for you to meet Jessica. Now is your time to reach out to her, ask her some questions. If you have questions about Botox or fillers or any of the things, I can guarantee you that if she doesn't know the answer, she will get it from a medical professional for you or refer you to the right place. So thank you so much. Thank you for being so genuine and kind and wonderful.
Anytime, bro.
And
So good to have you.
make sure to
Like, subscribe. Wait. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Wait, hold on. Sorry.